What's up? This is Mark DeRosa. Welcome to the show.
Time now for baseball on the show. We're live at Nationals Park here in Washington, D.C. Ought to be a good one here between the San Francisco Giants and the Washington Nationals. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa. And Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Steven Strasburg, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
So here is Tommy La Stella, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hey! Curveball inside corner, drops in for a strike.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Nope, fastball just missed above the zone.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Just a perfect afternoon for baseball. 80 degrees under clear blue skies. The 1-1. Grounded up the first baseline. And this will be a foul ball as the first baseman makes a Herculean effort to make the stop. Easy there, Cha-Cha. Here comes the 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2.
Full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Full count. Here it comes. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Bell. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg. He carries a .308 batting average. He's taken him deep once. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
No, that's down.
Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Rose, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
And he fouls this one off. We're just getting started here in our nation's capital. Again, another foul ball.
Oh, man, that's a frustrating one as a hitter. That pitcher missed right there. He did not want to hang that breaking ball with 2 strikes, and you foul it away. You have to regroup. You're not seeing that again.
And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Here's Buster Posey now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. The 1-0 home.
That's a ball.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
2 out, nobody on. And he started to go around there, and it'll cost him, as they say. He did swing the bat. It's 2-1. Fouled off. The 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Giants down in order. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. Kevin Gausman will be the man on the mound for the G-Men. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Gausman's a guy that can sink the ball pretty well. His mid-90s fastball. His best out pitch is that split finger. He's kind of been a guy that's bounced around between the starting rotation and back to the bullpen. It's never been a question about his arm. Former first-round draft pick by the Baltimore Orioles. If this guy's throwing strikes, he can be awfully tough to hit.
Lane Thomas now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's set. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. The 0-1. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Line towards center field. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Boy, that would look like a cinch extra base hit off the bat, but a terrific diving catch in left center field.
Into the box, number 3. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Pitch popped up. Posey is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the right fielder, Juan Soto.
Now to the plate, here is Juan Soto, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
1-1 the count now. Now here it comes. And he fouls this one off. The next 1-2 pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. LaStella has it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Brandon Crawford digging in next. They'll get us started in the top of the second.
The shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as the Giants are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg. He has a 3 for 12 line. No outs, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now another 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Mike Yastrzemski will be next. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The next 3-2. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Digging in next, Mike Yastrzemski. First delivery to him. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
That's ball 2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
2-1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Lamont Wade Jr. the batter, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Bryant, base runner at first with 1 out. And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Working for the punch out and the offering. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now the 3-2 pitch. The Giants have struck first here. They lead at 1-0 as we play the second. And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
So 1 down with a pair of runners aboard, and that brings up Evan Longoria. First offering, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. 3-0 now.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Here it is, the 3-0. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Next to hit, Kevin Gossman, who could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. Now the first pitch.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Ready with the 0-1.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Bases are loaded here, one man out. I'll try to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Here's Tommy La Stella now. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. First offering on its way. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's 1-0 San Francisco. So that'll bring up Josh Bell. His career numbers against Kevin Gausman. He brings a .353 batting line. He also has 1 home run. First pitch on its way. Bell absolutely hammers left-handed pitching. There's a lot of pop in his swing for sure, but if there's one criticism of his bat, it's that he doesn't put the ball in play enough in these situations. Seems like hitters like this are more and more common these days. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope, that's down.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Here comes the 1-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder is on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Yadiel Hernandez.
Striding in is Yadiel Hernandez. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
0-1 pitch on its way. Outside for a ball, 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
And up next, it'll be Keibert Ruiz. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Ball.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Ruiz.
So now to the plate, Luis Garcia, trying here to plate the tying run from second. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Ruiz at second with 2 down. And he misses again, 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Fouled off. Swinging a soft liner, and nothing will cover the 2-out double as the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. It's back to the nation's capital after this. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now at the plate is Brandon Belt, struck out in his first at-bat.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
From the stretch. Hard hit to first. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Hey guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get me over breaking ball, but that's exactly what happened.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
The count now at 2-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Brandon Crawford will be next. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brandon Crawford. Off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
First pitch on the way.
Ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 1-0.
They love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
This one's in the dirt.
2 strikes to count.
Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Two balls and two strikes to Crawford. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
So one gone here in the San Francisco third. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. First pitch on its way.
Inside, ball 1.
With one out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
Now the 1-0.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate, and then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down and away, textbook.
And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
It's 3 balls and a strike to the Giants left fielder.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
And that's 2 free passes in the third inning alone, so you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
So the bases are loaded here with one man gone, and now stepping in is Mike Yastrzemski. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Bases are loaded with only one out. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. There's the 2-1 home. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Bases are loaded here. One man out. He takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Fouled away. Challenge pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Digging in will be Lamont Wade. He drew a base on balls his first time up. From the stretch. A ball and no strikes. 2-0.
2-0.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. To second for 1. Relay to Bell. The double play. And that's how the inning ends. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. San Francisco leads this one 2-0. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Carter Kieboom.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace,
Outside,
even though it's early.
1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-0 count. Here it is.
Hey.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Batting 9.
Next, it'll be Steven Strasburg. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Well, you don't see that all the time. Pitcher deep in the count, 0-2, and D-Row still manages to sneak out a base hit on an 0-2 count.
You know what? He never lost his toehold there, Dan. He seemed like he wanted to hit. He was aggressive. He battled and was able to be rewarded with a nice base hit.
Standing in now, Lane Thomas. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
2 balls and a strike now. Here's the 2-1. 2-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
Strasburg stands at first with 1 out. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
So now to the plate, number 3. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This one's down to 3rd. Up with it is Longoria. The toss will go to La Stella at 2nd, and the force out means the inning is over. Nationals leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. New inning set to get underway, and standing in here, the veteran 3rd baseman Evan Longoria. Set and the pitch.
Inside, ball 1. No, that's
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
The 2-0 on the way. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Four-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped the clutch on that pitch.
And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
To the plate now, Kevin Gossman. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Here it comes. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Garcia ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. So the next to bat will be Tommy La Stella. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And now the first pitch. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto.
Juan Soto.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. One is a splitter that misses for the first ball. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Now the payoff pitch home. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals.
The first baseman, number 19, Josh Bell.
Josh Bell the next to hit. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. set. Here's the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
And now here is Yadiel Hernandez, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
First pitch on the way, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
Hey, 2 options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
Soto on second. Bell at first with no outs. Strike taken up in the zone. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Bouncer to the left side. There is Crawford. The second for 1. The Belt for the twin killing.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Stepping in now, Cable Ruiz. And he'll take a look at ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The 1-0.
Hey! 1 ball, 1 strike.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Hey, what a job right here to put yourself in position to get out of this one after giving up back-to-back singles to the first 2 batters.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a liner. Wade is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for Washington. They trail things here 2-0. And now Brandon Belt, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Now here it comes, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Belt in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Here's Belt. High drive. Right field. Out of here. A solo home run here for Brandon Belt, as the Giants have now taken a 3-0 lead. Certainly a home run worthy of show track, and we see here that ball was blasted off the bat at 116 miles an hour. The distance wasn't too shabby either. Into the box now, Buster Posey. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It was a walk in his last trip. Skied into straightaway right. Soto is there to put it away for out number 1. And stepping in, Brandon Crawford. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. Ball 1, no strike.
3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Hit hard back up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat to ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Couple of walks for him thus far. Pitch number 100 on its way.
Ball 1.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
The 1-1. Popped up. Garcia waits on it. 2 down.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Mike Yastrzemski digging in at the plate. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
The 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Middle of the afternoon here in the shadow of the Capitol Dome. It's now 3-0 San Francisco. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
All right, Heidi, thank you. So now into the box is Luis Garcia. Leads off from the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base pass if they can get somebody on.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Ball one.
He obviously
1-1.
wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Nope.
No
Outside.
offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Three and one to the National shortstop.
1 strike.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
And now for Washington, Carter Kieboom. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Taken, but called a strike. Now the 0-1.
Look out. 1-1.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Two balls and a strike.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
And the 2-1.
Ball.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
The 3-1 pitch. Now a ground ball for Longoria. This could be 2. One there. On to first to complete the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Number 88 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 88.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. Fouled off. Here's another 1-2. Fouled away. Again, a 1-2.
2-2 count.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
A bouncer to the left side. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Nothing doing for Washington. They trail in this one 3-0. Paulo Espino takes over to start the 6th inning on the
Now
mound.
pitching for Washington. Number 30. Paulo.
So in now for San Francisco, Lamont Wade. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th.
Wade Jr.
First pitch on the way. Ball one. The 1-0 home is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And there's the first strike, 2-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Swung on and missed. That's strike two.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are two away now.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
First offering. 2 out, nobody on. And he popped him up. Keyboom trying to get there, and no one will get this one. Now the 0-2 pitch, and a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Giants down in order, but they lead it 3-0. So stepping in is Lane Thomas. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
And now the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working at Greg Maddox east to west.
Swinging a blooper to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
At the plate, number 3, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. of splitters in there, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Here it comes on 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
Juan Soto to the plate now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1 pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. Thomas leads off first with 1 away. Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes.
Now he sends a high, deep drive toward the right field corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. High in the air out to center field. Yastrzemski is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. Nationals leave 1, still down 3-0. Now at the plate, here is Tommy La Stella. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
He's set. Here it comes.
Nope. Count 1-0. Hey!
Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
I got to count 2-2.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. On deck, the left-handed hitting Brandon Belt. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Pops this one up. In comes the left fielder, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, they're not all beautiful, and they don't all have to be. Just throwing a lawn dart over the third baseman's head right there. Beautiful piece of hit.
Standing in now, Brandon Belt. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. One ball and one strike to the Giants' first baseman. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Thomas at the track. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run home run for the guy they call the baby giraffe, Brandon Belt. His second home run of the game, and that'll give San Francisco a 5-0 lead.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
At the plate now, Buster Posey, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
One ball and 2 strikes to count. 1 out, nobody on. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
So now to the plate, Chris Bryant. Loud contact off the bat of Bryant and sent deep to left. And it's gone as they add still another. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Austin Voth comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Stepping in now, Mike Yastrzemski. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Outside, 3-0 now. Three runs already home here. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Next, here is Lamont Wade. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the setback.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. It's stretch time here in our nation's capital. Giants on top, 6-0. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the outfielder, Yadiel Hernandez.
The left fielder, Yadiel.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
1-1.
Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. The 1-1 home. Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. Lays off 2-2 now. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty V, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. Dero, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not.
To the plate now, Keibert Ruiz, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 is a hitter in there for a strike.
1-1.
Line drive, base hit to right. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now. Definitely not the way he was looking to start this inning, Dan.
Yeah, Matt, back-to-back base knocks right off the bat here. As we take a look at the numbers, you see they aren't that bad, but he's definitely got into a no-out jam here. We'll see if he can get out of it.
Next up is Luis Garcia. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
1 ball, 2
and on
strikes.
0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Zach Littell is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Austin Slater will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Carter Kieboom digs in now as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Bryant is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Andrew Stevenson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for Washington, number 17, Andrew Stevenson.
First pitch of the AB now.
That's a ball.
2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. That evens it up 1-1. From the stretch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And he struck him out. So a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end the inning. Nats leave a pair. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Ryan Harper enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Ryan Harper.
All set for the start of the inning, and that brings up Evan Longoria. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle, reined in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. The pitch. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
In now, Tommy La Stella, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Comes set, and the 0-1. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Brandon Belt gets another chance at the plate here as we look back at both of his home runs in this one. The second coming back in the 7th. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
Oh, 1. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the
1
call.
ball, 1 strike.
Well behind that
Down,
fastball.
it's
It's a
1-2.
swinging strike. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Giants leave 1. They lead it 6-0. Now to the plate, Lane Thomas singled in his last at-bat.
The center fielder, Lane Thomas.
Pitch on the way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Down the left field line and deep. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. Now another 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. Ready now is number 3. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down the first baseline. A foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike. And there are 2 gone now.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Soto.
Here now is Juan Soto. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And gone up into the second deck. A solo shot down the line in right, and they're on the board at 6-1.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows, finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat, being shut out all game, but not anymore.
At the plate, Josh Bell, 1-0 the count. Now the pitch. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Crawford ranging into the outfield. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. Ninth inning coming up. It's the Giants 6 and the Nats 1. All set to start the ninth in this one, and that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch, and he fouls this one off. Comes set with the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Standing in now, Brandon Crawford, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1.
That's
2-1.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
1 out, nobody on. Little chopper back to the mound. And that's the second out. Up next, Chris Bryant. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Hey, Matty, an interesting sequence in that last at-bat when he hit a home run. First pitch breaking ball when he hit that towering long drive home run. We'll see if they attack him more with fastballs in this at-bat.
Now here's the pitch.
Hey.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
A 1 pitch on its way. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Donovan Solano will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 7, Donovan Solano.
First pitch on the way, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. Bryant leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 2 out with the man at first. And that one yanked just foul. This one's flared out toward left. Garcia onto the grass. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
The right fielder, number 31, Lamont Wade Jr.
So now to the plate, Lamont Wade, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Swing and a chopper to the left side. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Giants leave a couple. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Arlene Garcia, a southpaw, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 66, Arlene Garcia.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Yadiel Hernandez.
Yadiel Hernandez.
Here's the first pitch. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Into the second deck and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, Debo, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher. swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Into the box, Luis Garcia. As he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. Now the 1-0.
Ball 2.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And the 2-1. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
Here now the 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Now the 3-2 pitch.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
He'll try it again. 3-2. Down the third baseline. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Fouled off. The 3-2 one more time. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
At the plate now, Carter Kieboom. Now a ball popped up, but room and foul ground for the catcher Posey. And that'll do it as he puts the squeeze on that one, and with a whimper there, that will be the final out of the ball game. 6-2 the final total today. The San Francisco Giants took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Kevin Gausman pitches well enough to get the W, so that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.